Hello, my name is Nguyen. In this video slideshow, I would like to cover key external challenges in Apple company, particularly supplier responsibility. Contents including introduction, Apple supplier code, past analysis, practical issues, conclusion, and recommendation. Apple is known as the most successful technology company. So what contributes to success in Apple? One of those is that they have a best supply chain management system. According to the Gartner Supply Chain Top 25 for 2012, Apple is placed for first position. Within this system, they have the strict requirements to their supplier. Suppliers doing business with Apple do not only meet the terms of price, but also meet the requirements of standard social responsibility. It's called supplier responsibility. Apple emphasized on the official website that with supplier responsibility, we insist that all of our suppliers provide safe working conditions, treat workers with dignity and respect, and use environmentally responsible manufacturing processes. Apple Supplier Code of Conduct. Apple Supplier Code of Conduct is a set of policies for suppliers which do business with Apple. They must be fully committed for the principles and standards of the Apple Supplier Code of Conduct. The code includes standards in the areas of labor and human rights, health and safety, environmental impact, and ethics. Labor and human rights. Apple forbids practice that threaten workers' rights even when local laws and customs permit such practice. Apple's goal is to end excessive recruitment fees, to prevent the hiring of underage workers, and to prohibit discriminatory policies at its suppliers. From the chart in Figure 2, Apple showed they try to ensure that suppliers must strictly comply with the regulation of working hours. The percentage of workers which was compliant with the 60-hour maximum working week specified in Apple Code has steadily increased from nearly 85% in January 2012 to 97% in July 2012. Ethics. Apple always promotes partners to maintain the ethical principles. A range of essential practices to running an ethical business are clearly stated in Apple's Supplier Code of Conduct. Apple has established ethics training programs for managers to foster ethical practices, and they take all necessary measures to protect workers who take part as whistleblowers in annual audits. Past analysis. Political. The success of Apple depends on sound and consistent public policy that encourage a healthy business environment. The legal and regulatory landscape include without limitation laws relating to intellectual property, trade, corporate taxation, and the environment. Economic. Apple have high financial success, second-rated market capitalization as of fourth quarter 2011 at $376.4 billion. ExxonMobil is first with $406.2 billion. Apple have also the largest cash reserve of any company. It is currently estimated to be at over $100 billion based on extrapolation figures predicting that they added $1 billion each week. As of June 25, 2011, the most recent financial documents state that they had the highest cash reserve with an official account worth $76.2 billion. Sex trends. They are social sex trends. They are ahead of their competition. Tablets, future of computers. Trends in education discounts for computers but aims at a wide range of people. Technology. First, unified smart search field. Get everywhere from here in Safari, the internal search engine of Apple. Second, Tab will give you the big picture of your browsing. Just pitch to see on your open tabs. Third, iCloud tabs make the last websites you had opened on your Mac available in Safari on iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. Fourth, you can share anything you come across on the web right when you come across it. Finally, with improved performance in Safari, web pages load faster. Practical issues. Apple has recently received criticism of global public because of the serious incident occurred at the supplier's plant in China. On the official website, Apple noted some cases in 2011, including an explosion at Foxconn's Chengdu factory tragically took the lives of 4 employees and injured 18 others, and an explosion at the Return, a subsidiary of Peloton factory in Shanghai injured 59. The article published on Chinese website, the Epoch Times 2012, reported on June 13, 2012. Another employee of Foxconn jumped to his death. Since January 23, 2010, 19 Foxconn employee suicides have been reported. Audit results from Apple's Supplier Responsibility Report. Apple released 2012 Supplier Responsibility Report in January 2012. Apple was very transparent in the creation of this report and it is uploaded for that. Some overall findings of the firm's report were indicated by Jessica E. Vasellaro and Owen Fletcher. 62% were compliant with working hours limits. 32% weren't compliant with hazardous substance management practices. 35% failed to meet Apple standards to prevent worker injuries. Conclusion. Summary of Apple Supplier Management Model. The realities of Apple Supplier Management Model prove that company develops substantially only when good strategies accompanied with comprehensive awareness of social responsibility. Recommendation. Apple has recently had positive improvements which were recognized by international community. It may be typically mentioned the case of Foxconn. It is reducing working hours to 49 hours per week, including overtime, and developing a compensation package that keeps workers at the current level. Additional housing and canteen will be built to accommodate the hiring, said Rose Miller. However, Apple still has many to do in the long run. There is a number of recommendations to sum up for Apple as the following. Apple should work together with its suppliers to hire more new workers to improve working conditions and clamp down on overtime. Those will appear as an Apple's commitment in a recent announcement following the Fair Labor Association's report on Foxconn worker conditions. In an article released on the official website, Coward commented on Apple's supply chain controversy that Apple must take responsibility for conditions in its supplier factory, first and foremost to protect workers, but also to assure its customers and investors that the company takes these allegations seriously and will take appropriate steps to investigate and remedy such abuse. Apple must fulfill commitment to be compliant with Chinese law and the FLA standard by 2013, especially in terms of labor age. Thanks for your listening.